Yay, I want to talk to you today about faith. Faith is like a mini trampoline. When you buy a mini trampoline, it comes in a nice big box. But for many of us, though, it stays in the box. In theory, it's nice knowing you have a mini trampoline, and one can have this vague intention to start using it at some point. But for many of us, it only really becomes a reality when we lose our job, or someone in our family becomes ill, or another disaster strikes. These things force us from a place where faith is a nice to have or theory to where we actually have to take it out the box and activate it, where it becomes a necessity. Firstly, faith in itself is a bit like this mat with its springs. Okay, now I remember when I took it out the box first and I just looked at this mat, what I didn't see was this little box with the legs inside, and all I thought was, how on earth am I going to use this thing? Obviously, until I saw the box with the legs. Now, faith is the same. If it is not activated in our lives, it is just like this mat with its springs. It needs its 6 legs to activate it. Now, I'm going to walk you through this. Firstly, it needs love and relationship with God, and the deeper our love relationship with God grows, the easier faith will be activated in our lives. Next, it needs trust. Trust flows from a relationship and love. It is a byproduct of the two. We can't put our faith in anyone or anything that we do not trust. Next, it needs hope. Hope is the ability to see in our spirit that which we have faith for. Hope is the target that faith aims at. You can't shoot at something or activate it if you have not seen it in your spirit first. Like I had to see myself jumping on this mat in my mind's eye first. Then it needs obedience. Obedience is the active driving force or follow through. It makes faith, or it takes faith from theory and head knowledge to practice and action. Next, it needs the word. Faith stands on biblical principles and the character and nature of the Godhead as given to us in Scripture. Faith cannot stand alone from Scripture. Okay, and lastly, it needs rest. Okay. Rest stands in the center and sovereignty of God's love and nature. Faith is not a work as much as it is a yielding to perfect love, who first loved us, enabling us to reciprocate in faith and love. Now, secondly, once we have secured all our legs, okay, we have to make sure that all of these things are stable and secure in our lives, okay? We can't jump on this if any of our legs are missing or wonky or insecure. Let me turn this over to show you. If I had to jump on this, I will fall because it's not secure. So we can't be unstable in any of our legs. Now, once we have taken faith out the box and we've secured all our legs, we have to exercise on this daily. As we exercise daily, we become more reliant on it. It becomes something we cannot live without, as it keeps us in good shape, keeps us firm, strong, and secure. Now, just as there are a number of different jumps that one can do on a mini trampoline, just the same, there are a few spiritual exercises that we can do in the natural, like taking wise risks, making prophetic declarations and proclamations, stepping out over the chicken line, or whatever it looks like practically for you. But the most important thing is that faith gets activated in us daily, consciously, deliberately, and most importantly, intentionally, as part of a healthy spiritual discipline. We need to exercise our faith.